Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today's topic is, can visa refusal be changed? Welcome to Green Card Guys TV. I'm your host, John Ting, and we're here to solve your immigration problem and maybe even prevent it from happening in the first place. Friends, hoping you have a great day, Thursday, December 8th, 2022. And a lot of people have this question and are super frustrated that the US government is doing this to them. I am super frustrated. Our team's frustrated for y'all is because they don't give, number one, they don't give a specific reason of why it's on hold or have 221G and how soon. The second thing is how soon you're gonna get a response, an update, right? They don't update you. You have to check like a mad person every day checking. And because we do it for our clients, it's really ridiculous. It's not like the pizza tracker for of a US based company that you might know of. And happy to answer any questions. Drop it in the comment section. Happy to answer in a bit later. But I wanted to discuss more right now about visa refusal, and of course, we got a solution for you. Except, please know, it's not as quick as you might think. Although we do have a lot of stories, fortunately, and we do have good relationships with U.S. attorneys, fortunately, and it's all boils down to respect, okay, and understanding the other side that they do want to help. U.S. attorneys do want to help, but they have a lot of cases, okay. And at the end of the day, if you think about it, if you were in their position, they want to focus on cases that is going to help them get their name out there, okay. They're not going to get their name out there in front of a judge or the supervisors because they're trying to be an adversary to an immigration related delay case. Okay. They're going to get out their name out there, promote themselves based on their quality of work on cases like white collar crime, like the former president, something like that, or like Theranos, what's the other one? FTX, those kind of companies that really unfortunately messed up a lot of people's financial position, things like that. But that doesn't mean your case is not worthy to them. They want to help. And because they know that all they have to do is really email them, contact the US consulate or USCIS, say, what the heck is going on with your case? I know I'm not trying to make it sound simple, but essentially that really is what gets the conversation started. I wish there was an easy button. I think, there's a certain company has a commercial, you just hit the button, and that's really what it should be. When you submit an inquiry to the US embassy or consulate, the freaking easy button should work and get a response, but that's unfortunately not how it works. The worst case scenario, the last option you have when you have a delay in different scenarios, it could be receiving a decision, meaning you already had the interview, receiving issuance of visa. I don't know why my voice cracks all the time when I'm on a live show. But again, happy to answer any of your questions. Thanks for joining us live. I greatly appreciate it. This is just, the new way of our law firm sharing knowledge. So you have more power to make a decision for yourself. You know what to do best for your own case. We do get a lot of inquiries that people have been waiting for a year. Some people have been waiting 2 years, 15 months, even 2 months. And so it just depends on the scenario. Here we go again. It depends on the scenario of what kind of case you have, what you filed, when did you file it? Did you get maybe you got a legitimate 221G and that actually asked for information that had to do maybe about grounds of inadmissibility. But I can tell you, 99% of people don't have any alleged ground of inadmissibility. Okay. AKA, that's a legal fancy word for saying legal reasons for the government to try to prevent you from being able to enter the US or obtain residency status in general if you're already in the United States. And 99.9%, none of my clients have that kind of scenario. Of course, because we always ask that question. Is there any legal reason you believe that your case has been delayed? Okay. And we have attorneys that refer us their delayed cases so we can file a lawsuit as well. And so we ask them, do you believe there's any reason? Like, can we ask you about the case? We don't want other attorneys to feel like we're interrogating them about their own case. We're trying to work together as a team to help you get your legal status. And we appreciate, by the way, if you're an attorney out there, a law firm out there trusting us with your case, we greatly appreciate it. We also provide customer service to y'all too, because we understand your clients are have been waiting a long time, and so we're happy to help you with those kind of cases. Mandamus lawsuit based on delays or erroneous decisions, of course, ridiculous denials, and there's a way. It might not work for everyone. Okay, it might not work, but our cares team, if you call in or you fill out the form on our website, greencardguys.com, click on contact us, you call in, our cares team tries their best to call you during the weekday within 24 hours. Okay. And just ask you some questions, understand your situation. And they might not offer you a consultation, but we do offer free 15 minutes. You have to take a quiz to see if you qualify for it. Not everyone can get the free consultation. Just depends on the situation. And it might take a week, but we try to get, if a spot opens up, a cares team will, notify you as soon as possible. Okay. But yeah, we do receive a lot of calls about this, and we can't help everyone, unfortunately. Sometimes the legal reason is just not possible, but sometimes most times we are able to help, actually. But this is how it works. The most common question is my case going to be denied if I file a lawsuit? And your case could have already been denied, actually, for a visa refusal. So what's the harm in trying to sue? Of course, you have to have a legal reason to sue and not just doing it for the sake of doing it. Okay. But we have our team, we look at it and see, yes, there's a viable chance, or it's not viable. Viable does not mean a guarantee. It's just meaning there's a possibility that you have a good chance of getting this changed, to getting your visa, to getting your green card. But a lot of y'all have been waiting too long. You shouldn't. And I know sometimes budget is a concern, of course, financial budget. But if you've been waiting a long time, what makes you think the US government is going to get back to you anytime soon? Okay. It's not just myself. A lot of people, a lot of other attorneys are talking about this too. This has been a problem before the pandemic. It just got exacerbated because of the pandemic. So more people know about it. More people now know about the discriminatory practices of the US government. Shocker. There's a lot of history there. You might not have known that if you're not living in the US. There's a lot of US history that would not make you proud of America, unfortunately. I'm just not going to go into that detail. It's not even related to immigration on its own people, US citizens, and of course, based on specific colors, unfortunately. And so that's what they've done with the CART program, okay, with people post 9/11. And so it's a very unfortunate situation. So you have to fight back through legal ways by filing a lawsuit. Okay, so check that out, friends. We do offer free 15 minutes, but you have to qualify for it. You got to fill out the form online on our website, greencardguys.com, and we're happy to help you there. And what's up? What's up? Thanks for joining. I greatly appreciate it. And I know that some of y'all living in a different country, different city, state in America, hop on here in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. Always interested how far our channels have reached. And if you enjoy the way we share content, folks, please smash the like button, the hearts. Give me some hearts. Appreciate it. And if you know a person who has an immigration question or something we can solve for them, maybe one of our videos helped you in your own situation, or your friend could use some help, some answers here, a solution, bookmark our video and share it with them when you have a chance. But I know you're tuning in live right now. So if you have any questions, drop it in the comments. I do see some on YouTube. By the way, sometimes I share my screen. And when I do, to show, because, if I say something going on with immigration, I like to share my screen. For example, like the USCIS website, that would be on YouTube. So if you're watching here on Instagram and you didn't know we were on YouTube, we do. Go to greencardguys.tv and that will take you straight to our YouTube channel. because we share some valuable information by sharing screen. And I'm also able to, our software, we're able to drop the link as a comment through YouTube and Facebook. But, it's not as easy with Instagram, Facebook, Meta. You got to help us out here. So if anyone works for Meta, could use your help. We've been banned before, by the way. It's kind of, they didn't tell us why. I actually think it has to do about suing the government. We had like a posting about it. So think about that, Let me know if you have any questions. Let's see here. Okay, I just got a question about DACA. So we're going live on these questions about DACA. There's been talks about a bipartisan reform. Okay, Ivan, I think you just asked that question for DACA. Let's chat about that. What do you think about DACA, the reform or the reform bill just for DACA? Okay, yeah, just 2 days ago, senators drafted it. Okay, a little history, U.S. history on politics. People ask me, y'all asking me. I appreciate it. Thank you for getting JT's take on this. There will be reform that will pass before President Biden, finishes his term. Will it happen? I don't think so. I don't want to give you false hope. I'm happy to chat about it. I'm really glad that senators on a bipartisan pathway are getting it done, okay? Are trying to get it done. It's being proposed, okay? But just because it's possibly bipartisan on the Senate side, that's because, if anything, the Senate is controlled of Democrats. But any bill that's passed needs also to have the House of Representatives to pass their own version. And right now, House of Representatives are controlled by Republicans. Because people ask, well, why didn't Biden pass it? It's not up to him. He's the last stop. You got to get through Senate and then the House of Representatives, or vice versa, and then merge them together, and then it goes to the president's desk. So that's why, honestly, I think it's ridiculous anytime they say, well, how come the president hasn't signed, done this, done that? It depends what's in their control. Unfortunately, this is Kiki Williams. I see you requested live here. I'm going to click on your request very soon on Instagram. Appreciate it. But that's why President Biden's administration understand that reform might not happen. So because of that, they have expanded prosecutorial discretion to dismiss your case. There's a bunch of scenarios. I have other videos about it. But let me see if I can click on Kiki, if I can go live with her on Instagram. Does it work? Okay, well, maybe it went away, but what's going on, Kiki? Are you there? Okay, maybe you're talking. I just need to increase the volume or something. Okay. I don't know if that worked, but thanks for trying anyway. Okay, but PD is President Biden's way of trying to help, under the table, trying to help. It's not like he's going to make speeches about this, because he doesn't need to. He's having his agency, Department of Homeland Security, to what's it called? Oh, that was a mistake. No worries. He's having Department of Homeland Security to close out, agree to with us, private attorneys, to close out these cases. I just had a call earlier with one of our Instagram followers. Appreciate it. And he has a VAWA that was filed, I-360, and was, concerned. I mean, a lot of y'all concerned, is it even worth it to pay a private attorney to do it? You can certainly ask for the case to be closed on your own. No one stopping you. Don't have to have a lawyer. But, I cannot promise, my team cannot promise any outcome. I'm sorry. I wish we could. I would love to. I could, based on our case experience, but the government is a whole different beast. I can't make any promises about the government. And the second thing, our state bar license prevents us from making promises. We can't do it. But we have a lot of success stories, okay, and some are still pending, waiting for the success story. But the thing is, government lawyers, any lawyer in general, if you ask them, we have very limited time. We have a lot of people who want to help. So what we do as a team is that we provide the documentation, the proof. Let's say for VAWA, it could be emotional or physical. It's not always have to be physical. Proof to the government lawyer and say, we got it here. We've already filed it to USCIS. It's already in process. And, do you agree to close out our case? I'm just making a quick summary, but that's more or less what we're doing. Because some of y'all file your own request, but then you don't have any proof of it. You make your statement in the email, but then you don't have any proof. Like, they're not going to look at your request. They have too many to look at. Okay, so I do see, yeah. But anyway, back to the reform talk. Let me know what you think about it. Something was proposed by, looks like, through negotiations with, oh, that's interesting, the moderate Democrat Kristen Sinema. Okay, that's interesting. She's coming through with her own proposal. But you have to watch out for these bills. There's going to be something underneath, sneaking underneath that, yeah, the main topic is about providing a pathway to citizenship for people who have DACA. But we all know not all y'all have DACA, okay? There needs to be help, another version to help more people, okay? Essential workers, for example. There's a lot of different categories of y'all folks working as essential worker type of job. And I really appreciate all your help, especially during the pandemic. I wouldn't be able to do these live shows without essential workers making deliveries for us. So thank you so much. And the other person, lead person from the Republican side, is Tom Tillis from North Carolina. And that's a good sign in a sense, because he's one of those Republicans that's like anti-immigration. So if you're going to get any deal done, it's better to get those folks who are the most anti in that sense, because there's no point in getting something passed if you really need that extra vote and that person won't agree anyway. So, but what's underneath the bill is they're proposing about $25 billion to $40 billion in border security pay raise for Border Patrol officers. Of course, pay raise is very important. That's a lot of money. Okay. But of course, there's always going to be something underneath, something positive. And silver lining, it's positive, because Border Patrol, any employee should get more money for sure, especially that kind of job. I wouldn't be able to do it personally. I prefer to be inside. Let's see here. Even Dick Durbin, the chairman, Senate Judiciary Chairman Dick Durbin from Illinois, Democrat, he's the one that's been in the past leading a lot of several different proposals before. But I don't know why. When it's Dick Durbin, no one really wants to agree with it, even the moderate Democrats. But he supports this one. But again, even if the Senate passes their own version, do you think, let me know in the comments, do you think that Republicans that control the House of Representatives going to agree to something similar? What is the difference now than before the prior 2 years? What's the difference in this bill? So we're going to go through it, okay? Even though I don't think it's going to ultimately get to the president's desk. I hope it does, but I don't think it will realistically. I don't want to fluff up any hope, okay? But I'm going to record a video looking at this bill more specifically, so stay tuned for that. It could happen, okay? But, we're really – so this is what you could do. This is your call to action. You need to contact your elected official, especially the House of Representatives, even if they're Republican, okay? Well, most importantly, if they are Republican, they need to know to agree with this. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to draft a letter, a sample letter, that you can share it with your elected official. Okay. Of course, any of this communication, you're not going to tell them your status. So even if you're undocumented, overstayed, you can still contact your elected official. You live in a district, you're a constituent, but you can't vote for them. That doesn't mean you can't contact them. So, and there's a lot of different ways, depending on the politician. They have like an email inbox or some other way, but we're going to have it ready. We're going to prepare it this weekend. And we'll let you know when it's ready on our website so you can download it, okay? because there's a lot of issues about immigration. But of course, since this is already proposed, at least dreamers, we're going to add in information about essential workers, all the different, so many people, of course, are important to this reform proposal. But realistically, they're not going to pass something. If they're going to pass something, if anything, it would be at least for dreamers, because this has been going on since, at least when George Bush, even though there weren't Dream Act, there was the proposal Dream Act, I believe, under President Bush, but it wasn't. They didn't have, of course, DACA until President Obama was in office. Hey, what's going on, Mood? What's going on? Thanks for joining. Let me see if I get any more questions. So drop in the comment section if you have any questions. So Ivan, hopefully that answered, gave you some kind of information on my thoughts on that one. Thanks for the question. Let's see here. So by the way, if you are wondering, you don't have time to call us right now. You're at work. You can't fill out the form. It's okay, but you have time to just browse your phone. Go to our website. Go to greencardguys.com and you can download a free guide. So I'm sharing with you on our website. I'm pointing here. You're checking on Instagram, but on YouTube and Facebook, I can share my screen. And so if you ever want to jump to YouTube from Instagram, that's cool. You can do that so you can see this information. But what I'm trying to tell you is that on our website, we have free guides, we have answers to common questions and a step-by-step estimated timeline. Of course, don't give me a hard time. The step-by-step is estimated for a reason, because we can't control the government. We all know that cases take a long time. And so that's why we're very intentional to provide our own internal deadline. We have 3 different plans. Okay, folks, Light, Pro, and Max. Max plan, we file your case in 30 days. But Pro plan is 60 days. It's less fees, but we file in 60 days. We've had clients that signed up and said, John, I want the Pro plan, but can you file it in 30 days? Yes, you can. We just have there's an add-on fee, of course, for that. So it just depends on what you want. Okay, we have a bunch of other benefits. So if you're checking out lawyers, I'm on live so I can answer your questions. But if you're just checking out lawyers, you have a consultation with them, make sure you have questions ready. Okay, have the legal question ready, but also like how they are as an office. We use technology to help us, to help you. That's how we're able to provide a response, usually in less than 24 hours. Some people think it's quite crazy that where our team is able to accomplish that. But, and we have this new thing. We have a new feature, folks, that on our website, you can't see it when you go there because it's only for clients. Okay. It's basically a client portal. So if you don't like emails as much as most humans don't like emails, it's okay. We have a client portal. It's like submitting a support ticket. Now, some of us lawyers don't like it because it's like reducing the human interaction, but people don't like emails anyway. So you just submit a support ticket. We have some common scenarios. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up on YouTube, actually, so you have an idea. On website, greencardguys.com. Okay. Oh, shoot. If I share it, then you're going to know what the page is. But that's okay. That's okay, folks. So let me just share my screen. So you have an idea how we operate as a team, that we're very intentional about our customer service. Okay, so you can take a look at this right here on our website, client support ticket. We have a section about feedback. We really care about your customer service experience. So if you have any complaints, it's cool. Submit it so we know about it. Okay, we don't want it to boil up and then 1 year later you're like, John, you guys suck. It's cool. If it's like the moment you're frustrated with our team, submit a support ticket. Give us feedback. We want to take care of it as soon as possible. Okay, we greatly appreciate any positive or negative feedback. Okay, we're not afraid. A lot of lawyers are afraid about that. Please share your screen on IG. I wish I could. I don't know how to do that. But if you have the YouTube app on your phone, maybe you can hop on there, greencardguys.tv, and that'll take you right there. Let me see if I can at least type in. Maybe I need to get a bigger phone screen so I can type this in. I bought a domain name just for the YouTube channel so I can get there more easily. Okay, so here you can see we have two different appointment types for clients. We have one for, just regular follow-up update. You can self-schedule. We're not afraid to talk with y'all. We're a family. Like, if you join our team, you're a family. You join a membership plan. You have a chance. You have opportunity to talk with us. We don't cap the number of times you can chat with us during the entire case. Okay, we're here for you. We're here to guide you from start to finish. We also have another appointment box called interview prep. Okay, so what we do, depending on plan, I believe most plans we offer a series of videos to prepare you for the interview, whether it's for a green card in America or outside consular processing. But here's the key thing: the max plan, we offer you, not in addition to the video prep, but also if you like an appointment with one of our attorneys, you can self-schedule that right here. Okay. And I also have a section about here, the list of 10 things you need to know when you start your case. We have that. We send you an email for the first 10 days when you sign up as a client of information that you can use to, we can work together for your case, because, we also get a lot of these questions. So we prepare that. And anyways, it's not all here on the actual website. We're transitioning. Asked one of my team members to put it on the website, because I know some of y'all don't want to wait 10 days to get all the useful information. So just trying to be mindful of that. Okay, so hopefully that helps, folks. But, answer the main questions today. Can visa refusal be changed? Yes, it can. Not for everyone, but it can. Okay, really depends on your legal situation, your facts. So that's why when you fill out the form on a website, greencardguys.com, one of our team members will call you. Please share a little bit more information if you don't mind. I know it can be like, well, I already filled out the form. Why not, why not just wait until the consult? Well, maybe they need to help you schedule that consult too. We really want to help you, because we have a lot of forms, but then some people don't schedule a consult. So it's kind of strange. Some people don't reply to our messages after they fill out the form. So maybe legal status isn't that important for them, and we can't help everyone. We get it. So we try our best to prioritize who contacts us. And so if you are one of those that are like, oh shoot, they didn't reply to us or reply to me, it's been like a week, then I'm sorry. Just send us another message, whatever platform you use, Instagram, Facebook, or what else is out there. YouTube is a bit more difficult, but you can comment on YouTube. Because I guess YouTube doesn't have direct messages. So it's just commenting on the video itself. So it's a bit more difficult on YouTube to respond to everyone. Let's see what else. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think about reform, the bipartisan bill that's been proposed? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think it has a chance in the House of Representatives? Let me know your true feeling before I already shared even though I already shared my thoughts. But we have these kind of conversations with the team quite often. What can we do to help our viewers, our fans out there, to help others? Maybe you've been eligible for something, maybe because I see some clients out there. What's up, Abraham? That we filed already, and maybe someone else that's been waiting for something like reform. They could also sign off on a letter to their elected official. And even for yourself, if you have status, you can help your friend, your neighbor, your coworker. Some of y'all think that letters or contacting an elected official doesn't do anything, but it does. Like, the more people that do this, the more their staffers will be like, hey, elected official, hey, boss, we've got like 5,000 people that are asking for reform. We really need to consider this. You know why? It's because they're scared to leave office. They want to be voted back in. Okay. They want to be voted back into office. Maybe it's a cush job. I don't know. I don't think it's that cush because it's a lot of people to please. It's not an easy job. So let's see here. Any more questions about reform? Let me know how it goes. Retro, if you're still on, your brother has a U.S. visa. How can you join him? What kind of visa does he have? Is it just a visitor visa? Need a bit more information. Do you have a job? Is there a job? You need a job is the best way. Really? Apply for jobs in America. I mean, you can apply for jobs while you're outside America. And a lot of companies don't know about the ability to sponsor a worker, an employee into America. They don't know the timeline. It does, depending on the visa, green card, employment based type, could take a while, could take almost up to 2 years. But what we try to do is not just share knowledge to y'all, but also to employers that look, if you're trying to scale up your company, you might want to consider sponsoring foreign workers, especially if they have the skill set. Of course, if they have the skill set that you're looking for, right? I know a lot of employers because I'm in business groups myself. A lot of employers are like, why are U.S. citizens not want to work? What's going on? It's kind of crazy, right? So I don't know. The pandemic has opened some minds on what people want, whether U.S. citizen or not. So, but it's a different thing right now. Okay, different timing of for life post pandemic. So I hope everything's working out for y'all. By the way, today is Thursday. We'll try our best. Hope if my kids are not sick, I'm going to go back live tomorrow and answer your questions. So again, if you're just joining now, appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the way we share content. We knowledge with y'all. We do offer free 15-minute appointments. All you got to do is either give us a call, the number's down below or above if you're on YouTube, and then speak to one of our CARES members. They'll try their best to guide you, and they'll see if you can qualify for the free 15 minutes. But right now, we still have this live right now, maybe only until the end of the year. If you want a better chance to get that free 15 minutes, you got to share the secret code. Okay. So on YouTube, I can share it. Oh, I can say it out loud, of course, but it's green card, guys. You could have guessed it. I need to change the secret code every once in a while. But it's green card, guys. You know, on YouTube and Facebook, you can see the top 5 benefits we have. Access to attorney. We help you from start to finish. I know it's kind of crazy that I have to say this out loud, that we help you from start to finish. But we get a lot of calls that say, like, I can't even freaking get a hold of my attorney or the consultant. Well, it's obvious about the consultant. They're not going to answer your calls after they file your case. That's all they can do because it's just filling out paperwork, right? It's more than okay. You're hiring a lawyer for more than that. Okay, we're here, customer service from start to finish, especially post-pandemic wise when cases take a longer time. It's not just filling out paper, folks. It's for legal strategy. Okay, so we're happy to answer that question for you if you can qualify for residency status or any non-immigrant visa to begin with, and just get you started here in America. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question a little bit retro. Need a bit more information to see if you can qualify for something, but that's okay. Thanks for tuning in. You can go to our website and download one of those free guides and get an idea if you could qualify, and that can prep you for one of our consultations with one of our premier attorneys. All right, folks, thank you so much. And until next time, see you tomorrow. Take care.